Thank you very much. We began today's concert with the Junior Concert Band and their conductor, Mr. Scott Brown. Junior Concert Band rehearses on Wednesday mornings and helps young musicians get established as an ensemble. Good afternoon, Year 5. And good afternoon to our parents, carers, friends, and family watching this live stream. My name is Robert Stewart, and I am the Director of Performing Arts here at Nudgee College. This afternoon, we're going to celebrate the end of a wonderful year of music making and some new skills that have been learned. By learning an instrument, students learn patience and perseverance. They use almost every part of their brain, and those of you with big brains, that's a lot. Increase memory capacity, they strengthen their immune system, they increase their emotional perception, confidence, personal discipline, and many, many more skills. So today you're going to hear from our Year 5 ensembles and soloists, but you're also going to see boys working together and giving their very best. We belong to a school that celebrates many, many forms of accomplishment, and so today you're going to witness many personal bests this afternoon, so we hope you enjoy today's concert. Our next ensemble is the Allegro Strings, and they're conducted by Miss Jody Davis. The Allegro Strings are a fairly new group and have had their first performance this year at the Strings Studio concert. Today they're going to perform Dragon Hunter by Richard Mayer, so please give them a nice big warm round of applause. Great job. Let's hear for the Allegro Strings and Miss Davis. Thank you, boys. Let's hear one more time, please. Good job. For the next part of our concert, we'd like to feature some of our soloists and small ensembles. We have a lot of boys in Year 5 who have been involved in music for quite some time before coming to the college. So we're going to hear from the talents of members of 5F. So a very talented class, soloist Xavier Brennan, and then a trio of Aidan Barlow, Lachlan Cassane, and Carl Sherman. But first, before we do that, we thought it might be nice to hear back from one of our old boys. So Sam Shimming, some of you may remember Sam. He was our 2020 music captain. Is this the first time you've been announced as an old boy? Yeah, must be something. All right, now this is a bit unscripted. Sam, could you just come over here for a second? Because I've got a couple of questions for you. So, we got a lot of people from 5F coming up. Were you ever in 5F?
No, I was in 5E with Miss Egan.
Ah, very good. All right. So, when did you start playing the trumpet?
I started playing trumpet in grade 4, the year before I came to Nudgee.
Fantastic. And do you play any other instruments, Sam?
Well, I did used to play violin, but I stopped a little while ago to put a bit more focus onto my trumpet playing.
Onto trumpet. Now, I happen to know that Sam has another hobby beside music playing. Sam, can you tell us a bit about your other hobby?
So outside of the practice room, I spend most of my time powerlifting in the gym. So that's a sport that consists mainly of a squat, a bench, and a deadlift, and just trying to move the most weight that you possibly can.
All right, how much is that weight? How much do you lift?
Overall, I total at the moment 525 kilos.
Ooh, that's almost as much as I weigh. All right, very good. So, Sam, tell me something. What are you doing next year, mate?
Next year, I'll be studying a Bachelor of Music, specializing in classical trumpet at the Conservatorium.
All righty. Well, congratulations, Sam. We're going to let you go over there and get set up with Miss Rika. Thanks. Let's hear for Sam. Good job. All right, guys. So Sam's going to begin this set by playing a well-known fanfare from a piece that's been used for the European Eurovision Song Contest. You might recognize it. This is the prelude or the beginning to a piece by a French composer called Charpentier. Thank you very much, boys, for that. Thank you to Sam for coming back once more to play a little bit for us. And thanks for getting us into the holiday spirit there. We're going to now hear from 5E and 5F concert band. Normally, we've had a few opportunities to perform throughout the year, but unfortunately, this will be their very first public performance. So they're going to perform two pieces today with their conductor, Mr. John Hodder. Please welcome 5E and F, and they'll be followed by some hard rock blues by Sebastian Matteucci. Well done, Sebastian. Let's stand up, band. Please give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Great work, E&F. Good job. Next up, we're going to feature a few more of our soloists as we start thinking about Christmas once again. So 5R are represented by James Newbecker and Archie Youngman, and they're going to perform their version of Jolly Old St. Nicholas. And Thomas Kisa and Isaac Newman in 5R, 5B, and Zach Tatum in 5R are going to play Jingle Bells. And then we're going to hear from our second classroom ensemble. This is 5R and B concert band. And with a name like R and B, you know they're going to be good, right? So they're going to play, again, their first public performance under the conducting of Mr. Sam Smith. And then finally, we're going to finish off this little bracket with Caden Burton Demers, Liam Ganley, and James Carroll, and then Sidney Bates. And Sidney Bates is going to finish up by playing Beethoven's Ode to Joy. So our boys are just getting together. It's a lot of movement, a lot of people to get ready on stage. And they all have to find their places, make sure they're sitting in the right spot. I think this is a good time to remind you boys that pretty soon applications for instrumental music lessons will be going out for 2021. If you've enjoyed your instrument that you've been playing this year, or if you've decided that you would like to try another instrument, maybe one of your friends is playing an instrument that you think you'd like to have a crack at, please talk with mom and dad or your caregivers about instrumental music lessons. We have a very good team of teachers here, and I know that a lot of the boys who start off in year 5 and year 6 go on to do some pretty amazing things and have fun and meet a lot of really great people along the way. So it's always a great skill, and if you're interested in that, keep watching your letterbox, or you can go to the website and go to the music page on nudgee.com. All right, I think we're just getting all situated, getting all these players together. And I think our first ensemble is going to be ready to go. So please welcome all our soloists, and please welcome 5 R&B. Give them a big round of applause, please. Thank you. Eric, Sydney, great work to all our soloists. Can we please thank them again? Please thank 5R and 5B. Stand up, band. Thank you. Wonderful work. Coming up next, we're going to hear from our Year 5 string group. So this is 5C and 5D, and they're conducted by Mr. Dale Jones. And we'll also have some more soloists to listen to. I must say I'm really impressed, some of these guys, getting up for the first time and playing in front of their peers. And I must compliment you as well for being such a great and attentive audience while these guys are performing in front of you today. So this time we're going to hear from Ryan Katmimab, we're going to hear from Eamon McCarthy, Baden Clote, Alexander Jones, and Noah Chunwa, and Anthony Harbeck. So can you please put your hands together, a big round of applause for all these people. Let's hear it. That's it, fantastic. Great job. Well done, Anthony. Congratulations, and thank you very much. 5C and D, could you please stand up where you are, 5C and D, and give a big round of applause for them again. Thank you very much. Well, now we come to our finale for this concert. Finale meaning the ending, our last piece. Please sit down, C and D. Excellent. So, this is going to be a piece by Brisbane composer Stephen Chin. This is his Petite Marche Angloise, which just means a little Hungarian march. And they're going to form together in one complete ensemble. I think today was the first time that all the strings and all the brass and woodwinds got together for the first time to put it together. So, here they are, conducted by Mr. John Hodder. If we could please make them welcome. This is the Petite Marche. Bravo, wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations, guys. Can I ask, if you have just learned an instrument for the very, very, very first time this year, could you please stand up in place? Congratulations, boys. Very good. Let's put our hands together for them. All right. Sit down, boys. That's really great. Good work. We come to some awards given to boys in year 5 who have shown sustained and steady improvement throughout the year and also excellence in work on their instruments. Boys, those Awards will be available out in the hallway afterwards. So for now, to be acknowledged, could I ask you when your name is called to please stand in place? First, Jameson Andriolo, William Bayo, Harper Cameron, please stand in place. That's it. James Carroll, Joshua Chaffee, Luke Cheney, Baden Clot, Jackson Cool, Rocco Krewkamp, Patrick Cruz, Nicholas Elam, and Ethan Ferris. Can we please congratulate these boys? Thanks, boys. Please be seated. Could these boys please stand? Liam Gangley, Thomas Gibb, Tobias Grant, Aidan Horan, Kai Istria, Alexander Jones, Kyle Marangio, Lachlan Pattison, Cooper Penty, Noah Chunwa, Dilshan Sidhu, and Daniel Simpson. Can we please congratulate these boys? Thanks, boys. Please be seated. And our final group of boys, could we please ask Harry Smith Roberts, Curtis Taylor, Hugh Thompson, Felix Timms, Hugh Watts, Oscar Weber, Reese Williams, Samuel Wilson, and Archie Youngman. Please congratulate these boys. Thank you so much, boys. Please be seated. We now turn to the Year 5 Instrumental Awards. These awards are for boys who have been outstanding in their instrument. May I ask you to please stand when your name is called. For euphonium, Aidan Barlow. For trumpet, Sidney Bates. For percussion, Hugh Baxter. For clarinet, Xavier Brennan. For tenor saxophone, Caden Burton Demers. I'm going to ask these group as well. For double bass, Anthony Harbeck. For cello, Ryan Katmimab. For alto saxophone, Sebastian Matiusi. For violin, Eamon McCarthy. For viola, Cormac McLean. For flute, James Newbecker. For electric bass, Oliver Ross. And finally, for trombone, Zach Tatum. Can we please congratulate these boys for a great year? And band, for one last time, could I please, it's traditional that we stand when the conductor comes to the podium, but I'd like you to stand for Mr. Cawley. Thank you. Please stand.
Thank you, sir. Please be seated, gentlemen. At the risk of alienating the entire live audience we have here today, because they were sitting in your shoes last week, it's certainly one of the best performances I've seen of a Year 5 group over the 8 years we've been doing this, so well done to each and every one of you. Can I thank Mr. Stewart, our Director of Performing Arts, and Mr. Hodder, our Head of Music, and all the tutors you see standing around here who have been a big part of your music journey. At the risk of singling out one tutor, I would ask Mr. Ralph Grigg to stand and move forward. Mr. Grigg leaves Nudgee College after how many years, sir? 8 years, and he was here at our very first concert way back then. So we wish Mr. Grigg in his retirement all the very best. Thank you. What a fabulous way to finish our year, and we celebrated Mass today with Mr. Fulliker. Unfortunately, to our parents out there who are watching live who can't be with us today, it's just another one of those 2020 disappointments. But as I said at Mass, when I look out here, I don't see emptiness, boys. I see the future of Nudgee College, and I think we're in excellent hands. So well done for our concert boys today. Well done to our Year 6 audience, and also congratulations, gentlemen, on your fine behaviour yesterday at Wet n Wild. So finally, to all our parents online, wishing you all a very happy and holy Christmas, and thank you very much for joining us here this afternoon. Thank you.